Hey, welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel. I'm Phil, as you know, and today we've got another song section to break down for you. This one was voted on in our Facebook community. This one's by Queen. It's called You're My Best Friend. And we're going to be taking a look at the chorus from the intermediate level arrangement in our song store. That section sounds a little something like this. 2, set, go. Hey, 100%, sweet. That 100% score pop-up came from our interactive app, and you guys can be working towards 100% as well if you have the app. And if you don't, consider taking advantage of our free trial, 30 days, no strings attached. You can finish this song in the app, you can learn it in a different difficulty level, you can take one of our many courses or boot camp lessons. The app's pretty cool and it grades you as you play in real time. So tap this card above or click the link in any video's description here on the channel. You can sign up for your free trial today. But for now, let's get into this video. I'm going to start by breaking down the right hand for you first. Let's go. The key signature for this arrangement is 0 sharps, 0 flats. That means we're in the key of C. And the time signature is 2/4, 2 beats per measure, and that quarter note gets 1 beat, as it standardly does. All right, so now let's talk about notes and hand positions. Our first note is a D an octave above middle C, right here, with our third finger. And then we've got 2 on C. Next measure, D, C, thumb on A, and 2 back to C. That's our first position. And we'll stay in this position while we rest for the next few beats. 2 on C again. Now pinky, fifth finger, up to F. Next measure, 4 on E. 2 on C, thumb on G. So we're stretching a little wider with our position now. Next line down, we start with rests. Thumb on G again. This time, fourth finger is on D. 3 on C. Back to D, C, thumb on A this time, and pinky on E. And by the way, we're going to cover these rhythms in more detail here in just a minute, but for now I wanted to get the notes and hand positions set, so we'll revisit these rhythms. A couple more rests. And then we see our 2 finger now is on D, so we're shifting our hand position up, just like the first few measures of this section. Thumb on C, 2 on D, back to C, back to D, 3 on E, tie it over to the next line down, and then 1 more E in that measure. Next measure, F, G. All right, now 3 on D, C, D, C, A, C. So now, to work on these rhythms a little more, I'm going to cue up the backing track at our slow speed, so we have plenty of time to react and think about these rhythms. One thing to note is that the eighth notes here are swung. We're playing with a swing rhythmic feel instead of a straight rhythmic feel. So that means that every eighth note that we see on the weak beats, in other words, 1 and, 2 and, on the ands, those are going to be pushed a little further back on the beat. So instead of playing 1 and 2 and, we would say 1 and 2 and. That's a little lesson on swing. We've got a lot more to talk about with swing and other rhythmic feels in our interactive app, of course. But for now, that should be enough to get us going here at the medium tempo. So let's try it. 1, 2, set, go. Rest. Look ahead. Rest, look ahead. 2 on D. There it is. Good job, guys. Pause, rewind, and play back as needed at the slow speed. But when you're ready, let's try it at full tempo. Here we go. Sweet, 100% on our right hand. I think we're ready now to switch gears over to the left hand. We'll talk about the harmony that we play underneath that melody. Let's give it a shot. All right, we've just got a couple of chords here in this section, and notice that for the vast majority of this section, rhythmically speaking, we play a whole note, well, I should say a half note here in 2/4, a note that takes up the entire measure, a half note tied to another half note, and that means we've got 4 total counts for each of these chords. Now the last 2 chords in this section, the C over E and the G over D, those ones are just half notes not tied, so those get 2 counts each. But for the most part, we've got plenty of time to move in between these with half note tied to another half note. Our first chord is a root position D minor triad. And our next chord is a C over E. That means a C major chord in first inversion. Next chord F in root position, and then back down to C over E. Now keep moving. We've got another D minor, another C over E. Now we're going right back down to D minor. All right, final line down, another C over E, another D minor, another C over E, this time just one half note, and then the final measure of this section, a new one, G over D. And that's it for the harmony here, guys. So since we have long rhythmic durations here, and since the chords really don't move too often and there's just a couple of them, I say we jump right into the full tempo run through of this left-hand part. You guys ready? Here we go. Okay, so we've got our right hand down, and now we've also got the left hand part at 100% as well. Great work so far. We've just got one final step, and that's of course to put the hands together. And like always, like all these tutorials here on the channel, we'll do a slow run through and then a final fast full tempo run through. Quickly, let me remind you guys that when we're done with this section at the hands together, if you want to learn the rest of this song, you can do it in our interactive app for free, because we're doing a free trial, a 30-day free trial with no strings attached. That means you create your account, your free account, and you start playing, and you've got 30 days to try it. And if you don't like it at any point, you can cancel and never be charged. So it's a pretty cool deal, and you also get 3 free song credits just for signing up, which means you could download this song in the song store within the app, and you can also download 2 more and just give them a shot. You won't see a video tutorial with me for every segment, but what you will have is something even more valuable, and that is that real-time grading of your actual performance. It's invaluable. So check out that app, check out the free trial, tap that card above, and open it in a new tab so we can wrap up this video together, and then it's just waiting for you there in that new tab. So you can finish it there in the app. All right, well, let's start with the hands together at a slow speed. We'll work out the kinks and all the syncopations and the things that go into learning this stuff and putting the hands together. And then we'll wrap this up at full tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, set, go. All right, 100% at the slow speed. Now let's speed it up and wrap up this video together. Here we go. 2, set, go. Yes, 100%. This is awesome. So guys, I hope that you've subscribed to the channel because we're putting out many videos a week. I mean, I'm talking 2-3 videos every week, full in-depth tutorials like the one you just watched here with me. I'm sure you saw these other cards popping up throughout the video talking about a playlist with a bunch of new songs, or specifically new song lessons that are related to this genre or this band. There's a ton of stuff going on the channel, so please hit subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to be notified every time I post a tutorial. We're also coming out with different kinds of theory type videos, chord progressions, tips, warm-up exercises. This is the one-stop shop for video learning on how to play the piano, guys. I promise it. It's the best thing out there. So we're proud of it here, and we're happy that you guys are watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't done it already, and I hope to see you guys for the next video. I'm Phil. Thanks for watching.
The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. All right, guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.